You allow me to grand rise, grand rise. After I came down yesterday, I calmed down a little bit. And I did something that made me feel really good yesterday. I finally came out my shell and said to who I needed to say what to, and didn't care who got mad, didn't care who shoveled me off. Who bullshit is bullshit. It don't matter whether you a user or not, inactive or active. Bullshit is bullshit. And we're gonna call it. I've seen and watched people get tore down that don't even bother anymore. That don't want to ride with your scamming bullshit. And this is to both of the sectors that I have been in, both of the sectors that I'm active in. Let's take Monica Mo Justice for instance. Shout out. Brilliant minded, wonderful, spirited, very welcoming. And a while ago, I actually heard this beautiful woman say that a bitch had a nerve to insult the way she talked. But see what you dumb motherfuckers didn't do was evaluate what was coming out, which was nothing but knowledge. And I've been wanting to address this because it's crazy. Two, Gears P. Smith, Drop Logic, Alicia, Meech. I mean, we got all these people that's trying to do things. Black Snowflake, Cousin and Steel. Shout out to the Pussycat Chronicles. We got all these people trying to reroute ZX1000. I think I'm saying it right. But we're going to take the number off ZX. See, a lot of people around here trying to make a difference, trying to turn stuff around. But it's hard to do, y'all, when it's always somebody got something to say. Always. It can not even be anything about them. And trolling means you go in being messy and disrupting people's things and lives they have going on. Well, that's merely being childish. And you're too damn old for that. At this point, we done said all we could say about the people across the track. And when I say the people across the track, I'm talking about the people that just don't believe that this world is of a different stand. It's of a different outlook now. People don't believe it. People really believe that everything is going to snap back to normal. We're going to be just great. Everything's going to go back. And that's nowhere near the truth. Nowhere near it. And I have to thank God that I got another chance. And I had a person look in my hand and it was like, your life had been cut off so many times, baby. You done died so many times. So, from what I was taught, yeah, y'all, I'm outside. And it's just like pleasant out here. And then, you know, I got throwed off y'all shoot. But anywho, I got a second chance. I got a chance to stand back and really look. And yesterday was when I paid attention to I had another chance. After I did that live yesterday, I came down. It's like, look at all you have came through. And back to what I was saying about my hand. There was a person that told me, they was like, hey, your life have been cut off so many times. And when she told me that, I was like, oh shit. From what my grandma said, if you don't get it right, you'll keep coming back and back and back. So you know what? If this is the case, y'all get to hear the cards and everything. If this is the case, I got to fix it. I have got to fix myself. If that's the case, that I done been here so many times. And basically, I'm a fuck up. And no, I'm not okay with that. But I'm going to fix it. Everything used to be in my looks, you guys. Yeah, one time I was vain as hell. And I got stripped of all. Everything that I ever thought made me that beautiful person. And all the time it wasn't. It had nothing to do with my looks. It had all to do with my heart. And at one time my heart was not so pure. And I can be the one sit here and say that with no malice, with no ill will feelings, no ashamed, nothing that I have went through or dealt with or used am I ashamed of. Because I'm going to keep saying it. The future that I have left, I'm going to make sure that bitch bright and it shine like a light. Whether I'm solo dolo or if I get some real people that care on the way. But I'm going to run my race. And I'm going to conquer everything that I desire. And I put myself on a little system where my desires come daily. I try not to think in the future and put too much on myself that I can bear. Things that I know I'm not capable of doing right now. I try to put them as my goals. And this works for me. It even makes me look at other people and really want to hug them because you know what? Some people are so bitter because they never had anyone to tell them that they love them or to hug them as a child. I know because that was me. But down through the years, I learned to have something for myself. Right now, I have self love, but back in the days, I don't know what that was. Self gratification, I don't know. But I know I didn't love me. For me to have did some of the things that I did to myself, then I had to look back and say, Miko, who really dogged you out the most? The people in the world, or did you dog yourself out? I had to raise my hand and say, well, I dog myself out. Anything that's in your control, you can stop from happening. And a lot of times we get put in situations because that's where we put our physical. If you put your physical in places that's tainted, surely before you come out of that place, your whole demeanor will be tasted. Your whole way of thinking will be tasted. And that's how I feel about a lot of people here. They have been tainted because they was already not good with self. Excuse me, you all. Good morning to the two in here, in the bushes. It's all about everybody going, and you don't even have to be a addict to not love yourself. Let's get that straight. Because everybody want to blame everything on the drug, a drug, a drug. Nah. Sometimes you can just get around the wrong tainted ass people, and that's your end game. Now let me speak on this one chicklet that really thought that I was stupid. Bam. See, you ran your short nose in my live that day with your sarcastic apologies. With your, I ain't gonna do it no more. But let me tell you something, Bam. You a send out. You're a crackhead. And no, I'm not saying that to you to hurt your feelings. I'm saying that to you so you can admit your own shit. With Sakina, yeah, that was a back and forth. And I should not have said that about her. I didn't know that to be true. I'm sitting up looking at the same thing that y'all was looking at. And the sad part about it is after I told the truth, everybody sit there and lie and play like they could hear it. And y'all never did come back and apologize to that woman. Y'all never did. And see what I'm talking about when people get tainted. I was tainted like a motherfucker when I was doing that shit. And did you see the people that followed me? But see, when it came to me telling the truth and fixing it, nobody followed me in there to do that. Nobody else apologized. But everybody amen me when I called her one. So where all you amen motherfuckers at? To let people know who you are, the liars, the shit starters, and all of the above. But back to you, Bammy Bammy. See, you're a miserable little kid. And I call you a kid because, bitch, you was like 12 on that picture with your legs popped open. I feel bad for you. Because you're going to forever be that lost little girl that runs from chat to chat, that allow people to dog you the fuck out, use and abuse, screw on you. That's why you and Love get along so well. Y'all don't mind busting it open, jumping in your ass, rolling to a YouTube affair. Because that's who you are. But let's get this straight. For as long as I am on YouTube or in and around, do not bring your ass in my chats. And I want your lame ass, drug addicted ass apology. Until you can clean your act up, I can't fuck with you. And see, the thing is, you're so fucking messy. You forgot the mission, didn't you? Like your boss said, she fell off that truck and it ended her mission. Bitch, you fell off your mama lap and it ended your thoughts. That's what it did. It ended your train of thought at the age of 2 days. Okay. So little Bam, instead of you running around here, rah rah, fucking with people, get your life, baby. Come on here and tell us that you done rehabbed. And you wanna know how I know you a fucking crackhead? You don't ever smoke weed. I have not ever heard you say anything about weed. And the average crackhead don't like weed. So for you to do the dumb shit you do, that lets the whole YouTube world know that you are addicted. Only a drug addict will let a bitch talk to them like that. And you go right back over there, Pookie. That bitch got a Pookie, a Wawa, and a JoJo over there. That bitch snatched that other whole channel. She called you all kind of thought pockets, you dirty whores, all this. But now we all see that was just a ploy. It was all an act. Because you and your boss over there thought the motherfuckers was dumb enough to let your ratchet ass back in. Nah, you out now, buddy. Just stay out and comfortably throw your shit on the floor. And I done took your seat. So you stay over there on that side of the tracks with your little troublemaking ass. I just want you to know I didn't forget about that. I just had some things I need to sort out in my mind. And see, I know where I'm at. I know what I'm thriving for, and I know what I'm gonna have. Cause I'm gonna make it possible. And you know why I can say I'm gonna make it possible now? I've been clean 10 years or more off of the cocaine. I've been clean a year in July off of the Subox, which is another drug to help you get off of opiates. So yes, ma'am, yes, sir, I went through hell. The days that y'all didn't hear from me on here, I was sick. What they call it, dope sick. Dope sick mean you're going through the channels and you taking all that you can take. You battling. It's like a whole battle up. All I got to do is go do this, and all this to go away. And in your mind, you got to keep fighting and say, all you got is 4 more days. You'll start coming back to normal. It's the shit. Take your whole life. And I beg of every sub, every person in Bush, I don't give a fuck who you are. You can be my arch enemy. I don't put this on nobody. So when you know you're going to get a tooth pulled, you done broke a bone, you having surgery, try over the counter stuff first. Because anything to make you feel good, you're gonna love it. Nobody's exempt. Some it take longer than others to get adapted. And that too is a process that I sit back and thought about. At first they used to put me to sleep. This was when I had my colostomy bag removed. Y'all must know I fought for my life 3 different times after the shoot. I had to actually genuinely fight for my life. and I'm still fighting. So no, just please know, the stuff we think is just great for us, it's the worst. And I guess every day I'm gonna come on here and say something about that because I need people to understand how poison that medicine is that the doctor will give you for nothing. Like I said, internal sickness, if you got MS or crippling arthritis, anything that actually keeps you from sleeping, I understand because that is not going anywhere. But if you broke your arm or you got a tooth pulled, why would you put yourself in harm's way like that? That's all I'm saying. Just a concerned tuber. I have watched my black people suffer so long because we didn't have sense enough to step up and take control of our own. It's past time. It is way past time for us to start getting it right, knowing what we put in our bodies, knowing what it does. Shout out to all the real content creators. Shout out to you, this Lord Sugar. I'm talking about the real ones trying to make a difference now. Monica Mo Just Does. I love her. Karen Kane. Yeah, Sakina. See, if all these names I call, P. Smith, Gears, Drop, it's like it's a whole line of people that actually bring that content that makes sense. Let's all get on one accord. That's all I'm saying. Peace, love, and hair grease. I'm gonna get out of here, y'all. Every day has been a busy day. And I tell you why later. Peace, love, and hair grease.